All right, let's talk about a program that's looking to completely shake up childcare as we know it. It's called the Safe Harbor Body and Brain Program, and it's a whole new approach. Let's get into it. So let's just start with a really big question, right? What if childcare could do more than just teach the alphabet and numbers? What if it could actually give our kids the tools they need to understand their own feelings and get along in the world? That's the huge idea we're going to unpack today.
So, what is the Body and Brain program exactly? Well, it's an 8-week curriculum, all based on solid evidence for kids between 3 and 8 years old. But here's the game changer. It's all delivered right there, on site at their daycare. That means no extra driving, no extra appointments for parents who are already juggling a million things.
Okay, that's the big picture. But what does this really mean for the kids on a day-to-day basis? Let's break down what your child actually learns, because these really are tools for life. The program is really built on 4 main pillars. First up is emotional regulation, helping kids put a name to those giant feelings and figure out what to do with them. Then you've got social skills, which is all about learning how to be a good friend. From there, it helps build genuine confidence and self-esteem. And when you put all that together, you get enhanced brain function, better focus, better memory, setting them up for success way beyond the classroom. And this isn't just some abstract theory. We're talking about giving kids a real, hands-on toolkit they can use anytime. Simple but super powerful stuff, like belly breathing to calm down, turtle time when they just need a break, or even just learning that it's absolutely okay to go ask a grown-up for help when you need it. I love this part. A perfect example of the program's whole vibe is how they framed the weekly themes. So instead of some dry lesson on brain science, a kid learns my brain is a super tool. It just reframes these big ideas in a way that's so positive and empowering for them. And all of this great learning happens inside a really supportive environment that's guided by super clear expectations. Things like use kind words and be a team player aren't just posters on the wall. They become part of the culture, which, let's be honest, makes for a calmer, happier classroom for everybody. Okay, so the benefits for the kids, they're crystal clear. But for a program like this to actually work, it has to be a win for the daycares too. So let's flip the script and look at why these centers are deciding to partner up. It really is a partnership with benefits on both sides. For the kids and their parents, you get professional support right where you need it. Super convenient. For the daycare, you get a brand new, reliable stream of revenue. You stand out in the market. Your staff gets professional development. And you get support for some of those really tough behaviors. It's not just a win-win, it's a win-win-win.
So, how does that revenue part actually work? Well, Safe Harbor pays the daycare a monthly fee just for using the facility, and it's based on this tiered system. Pretty simple. The more kids enrolled in the program, the higher the fee. It's a fair way to compensate the center for their space and their partnership.
And get this, here's a huge business advantage. The partnership comes with an exclusivity clause. What that means is a daycare that partners up becomes the only center in their area that offers this program. In a market as competitive as childcare, that is a massive deal. Of course, any partnership, especially one involving kids and healthcare, has to be built on a rock-solid foundation of trust. So let's dig into the compliance and quality rules that are baked right into this whole agreement. This quote right here from the actual agreement is incredibly important. It basically says that the payments are just for using the space, and that's it. The key thing to understand is that payments are not a reward for referrals. This makes sure the whole partnership is ethical and avoids any conflicts of interest. It's all above board. And that's not just a promise. It's backed up by some serious safeguards. The fees are tied to actual verified attendance. Everyone has to follow strict privacy laws like HIPAA. Safe Harbor keeps a close eye on the clinical side of things. And all the staff are trained to state standards. It's a whole framework built to give daycare owners total peace of mind. So, with all of that in mind, you might be wondering, okay, this sounds great, but is it a huge headache to get started? Nope, the whole process is designed to be as simple as possible for everyone. For parents, it's a super straightforward 5-step process. You just scan a QR code and answer a few questions. Then you create a secure account, fill out some digital forms for your child, and schedule a 1-hour meeting with a licensed clinician. And in that meeting, you actually work together to create a customized plan that's perfect for your child's specific needs. And for any daycare owners or directors out there, the next step is just as simple. Just reach out and start a conversation. A quick chat and a walkthrough of your center is all it takes to see what a partnership could look like for you.
When it comes right down to it, a program like this isn't just about making the classroom a little easier to manage. It's about shaping the future. And it leaves us with this one really powerful question to think about. What if every single child had the tools they needed to navigate their world with confidence, with kindness, and with calm?